Alright guys, I think I've had a recurring theme come up in my life in the last 2 or 3 days. It all started out last night or night before. I was surfing Facebook, right, just as you casually do. And I saw this post from a friend of mine saying, I'm paraphrasing here, so not exactly, we all come from dust anyways, or stardust. And okay, I was just thought about it, I thought that was kind of interesting. It's true, because as the universe has gone on, everything started out, everything was just a bunch of scattered dust, and everything came together. The sun and the earth and all the planets and different things came together from dust. And we're made of dust because the material we're made from came together from everything that came together then. Alright, you see where I'm getting at. So, and then today in science class, my science teacher was talking about like how the universe was created and all that, and saying, we were talking about stars and different things in this outer space or whatever, talking about how it came from dust, how everything was originally dust, how all the stars and all the planets and everything, once again, kind of a similar theme, were created from dust coming together. I don't want to say coming together, but like, you know what I mean, like dust fusing and making planets and different things over billions of years. I'm not done there, not just 2 times. Then I was on the way to a doctor's appointment today, and we passed by a church, right? Just one of the church like signs or whatever on the window. And it said something like, God recycles, we are all made from dust. You think that's the last time I've seen this theme. But once again, I was watching John Greenlay's video today, which by the way, all of you should check this out. I love it. The video topic's just amazing, talking about being grateful and kind of just like how we are all kind of valuable in a way. But it's more than that. Link in the description. And he mentioned how we all came from dust too, kind of just to put everything in perspective. And, this is sometimes why I believe in fate. Some sort of fate. I don't know what, but this is why I believe in fate. I think the universe is trying to send a message to my head. This has all happened, not even over the past week, in the past 3 days. Probably not even 3 days. I think in the last 2 days this has all happened, and it's just so crazy. And I think it's kind of because I've just been a little of a funk, like not even over the last day, it's over like a week or two. And that in combination with being busy, my final tests are coming up for the year in school, and everything's wrapping up, and I have some projects coming up. So I've just been busy, just trying to keep myself going, But that's just got me thinking, It puts things in perspective that we are all the matter that was here has always been here and always will be. And it kind of shows how everything is connected, if you know what I mean, in another way. And even a more simple way than, not in some, not complicated, but not in some spiritual way, detached, like how we are literally all connected because we're all once the same thing. We're all just dust. Or whatever, floating around in the huge expansive universe trying to find its way to something else to make other things. And I think that's kind of interesting in a way, because I think it's a good reminder of how we should all remember that we are all sort of one in a way. We are all from the same thing, and we all have mostly similar wants and desires to live, to love, to be loved, to be happy, help others, and various other things. And it's just interesting. And I think what else it stands for is that everything will be alright in a way. I think it's true, because everything was here, everything's always been here, everything always will be here, and, everything's gonna be alright. Everything is alright, even when it isn't. But, it's weird, because I think today, I don't know, maybe it's partly because of that, but it's just something I've been kind of thinking about, because I realized I've seen this 4 times in the last day or two. It must be some sort of sign of something, and I'm not kidding. I have seen this literally 4 times in the last few days. The same message about dust. How can dust be so significant? Because anything can be significant. We are all significant. I think that's another message. We are all significant. Without us, the universe wouldn't be the same. Without every single one of us, all 7 billion of us humans. Every planet, every star, the sun, it's so far away, and yet the sun affects us every day. Isn't that wild? Isn't that just mind-blowing? Without the sun, we wouldn't be able to live as humans. We wouldn't be breathing or nothing, because, well, sunlight is a major part of living, and I don't think we'd like the world if it was 0 Kelvin, or basically negative 400 or 500 something Fahrenheit. I don't think you want to live in that world. I don't want to live in that world, so I'm grateful for the sun. you know, and that's something that's real far away. It's not like we never touch it and hold it like I'd hold my cell phone, but it still affects our lives in so many ways. It kind of shows that something, even to something as far away as the sun, can still affect our lives. And I think that's a big thing to say. It's big. It's a big thing. Bigger than you can imagine, bigger than I can imagine. I think bigger than any of us can really imagine. And this universe is big. And yet it's so small too. One thing you can do, like even just saying something to someone or giving someone advice, and I don't mean this in a bad way, I mean this in a good way, but also just kind of in a realistic way, can totally change what someone does. Maybe you recommend them, oh, you should try Chipotle or something. They have awesome burritos. And they go there and they love Chipotle and they keep going there. And they love their food. And they really like what they're doing. And they keep going to Chipotle. And just because they really like how their food tastes and like their ethics and whatnot. And they've gotten turned on to Chipotle, and then they're telling their friends all about Chipotle. You see the cycle here? You see the Chipotle cycle? That's it just with Chipotle or any restaurant. Or anything in general. It's just about everything. That's just what I wanted to get to. How everything affects everything, and everything is kind of interconnected, if you know what I mean. If you get what I'm saying, if you get my membranes, you know. I think that's just about everything I wanted to say. I'm gotta go soon. This hair has been bugging me the whole video, but I got talking and I like my flow, so yeah, now I'm trying to fix it. Don't you just love when hair gel does that? Oh well. But it's just hair, guys. I'm just thankful to be here and to be alive and to be able to make videos and do things and experience life. I still have so much to experience. We all still have so much to experience. Thanks for watching, you guys. Oh my gosh. And by the way, a shout out to a friend of mine coming back from Mississippi. I don't want to say your name, but hey, I hope everything's doing alright for you. And I hope everything's doing alright for all my friends out there, everyone. And I hope everyone has a good one. Peace out, guys. Have a good one.